So why aren't we all internet millionaires by now? Certainly we hear it all the time. That company made millions of dollars. He made millions of dollars online. I made millions of dollars online. So why aren't we all internet millionaires by now? I certainly don't have any great talents. I virtually have no computer skills. I'm so technically inept that I gave up watching TV because my remote was so darn confusing to me. In fact, I don't even own a cell phone, so how can I be one of those internet millionaires and not you? What is it that I know that you don't? Well, I'm going to tell you, and by the end of this short story, you're going to know what it took me about 20 years to figure out. This is especially important for you right now as the world is moving towards everyone becoming their own brand and having their own online business. And I want to give you the best opportunity to succeed like I did. I'd like to lead with what Tom Peters, business leader and author of many books, such as In Search of Excellence, has to say about the importance of finding your own strengths and passion and using that to carve out a career path for yourself.
The brand you idea means come hell or high water, or hell and high water. From the beginning of your career, you need to think about your areas of distinction. All human beings are entrepreneurs. When we were in the caves, we were all self-employed, finding our food, feeding ourselves. That's where human history began. As civilization developed, we suppressed it. We became quote-unquote labor. All of this new world is about behaving in an entrepreneurial fashion as if you did not have a standard career path ahead of you, because you don't have a standard career path ahead of you. Independence is not an option, it is a must.
Now I'm going to share with you what happened to me that led me to discover why some people become internet millionaires and others don't. I started online in 1994, sending car insurance leads to insurance companies that paid me $5 for them. I simply bought some cheap rating software that quoted the lowest rates and referred my visitors to insurance brokers. I wasn't even in the insurance industry. All I knew was that insurance companies charged vastly different rates for the exact same insurance policy. And if you were paying more, it was because you were paying for other drivers' accidents. I found that I could save drivers an average of $500 when I was quoting them the lowest rates when they went to my website insurancehotline.com. And I discovered that 40% of my visitor traffic could be turned into leads where I got paid. This $5 referral revenue business grew into $30,000 a month. I was on top of the world. Life was great. Then everything changed. The insurance industry and the government got into this huge fight, and the insurance companies stopped quoting drivers the lowest rates and stopped paying me for leads. Instead, drivers were being quoted 3 to 4 times higher than what they were paying, but I was still quoting the lowest rates, and my website traffic skyrocketed to 10 times what it was. But I was excited. I would simply change my revenue model from a company paid model to a consumer paid model. By this time, I was a trusted consumer advocate. I was well known, and I had been interviewed by all the major TV, radio, and newspaper chains. With this consumer paid model in hand, I projected my revenues to jump from $30,000 a month to $300,000 a month. I was thinking of buying an island. Instead, my revenue fell to $1,000 a month. Even though drivers were shown savings of hundreds, even thousands of dollars, they wouldn't pay the $5 to get the broker contact information. This went on for months and months. I tried everything. I raised my rate. Maybe it was perceived as being too low. That didn't work. I tried testimonials. That didn't work. I even tried adding bonuses like discounts on oil changes, and that didn't work. Finally, I did what everyone else does. I paid $1,500 to go to a course to teach me how to sell online. What I learned was shocking. They told me that 1% of my visitor traffic may buy from me. I thought a 40% conversion rate was low. I also learned that there were many other courses I could buy to learn how to sell online.
I can provide workshops and seminars, and I'll tell you, my customers spend thousands to attend 3-day seminars, workshops with our experts, and learn exactly what it takes to create a lifestyle by design. And again, what is that worth? What is that worth to you? Let me ask you that question. What is it worth to you?
There were courses telling me I first had to get my visitors to know, like, and trust me before they bought, before they paid me that $5.
And what the New Rich understand is that by giving first, what we're able to do is form relationships, and we're able to create relationships. And the well-known way of phrasing this is know, like, and trust.
But they did know, like, and trust me. Most of my visitors had used my service before when it was free. In fact, 30% of my traffic came from people referring their friends and family to me. Then I was told to give away freebies. There are courses on how to do that too. It's called Goodwill Banking, and your visitors will feel obligated to buy from you. Really?
The chances are that people would just buy something out of goodwill. I do talk about in a lot of my trainings what we call goodwill bank, banking goodwill with individuals. That gives him the opportunity to now much more likely create an opportunity to make the sale.
I tried that. It didn't work. Then I was told to write a book. Write a book? Yes, and make money that way.
So think how many of those ebooks you could sell 1, 2, 10, 100, 1,000 a day. Okay.
I was really getting confused, so I started talking to people, and this is what I was hearing.
I was directing hundreds of people to my website. It was priced at $29.95, and nobody bought it. I went down to $9.95. Again, no one bought it. Fine. I went down to $1. A lousy $1. Hours and hours of marketing. It's $1, and nobody bought it.
Then I was told, don't be depressed. If your service isn't selling, there are thousands of other products you can sell and be paid a commission. But I liked what I was doing. Maybe I needed to update the look and feel of my website, and this webmaster could do it for me for only $2,500. Or maybe I just needed to buy an email list, create a membership section, use this copywriter, get better SEO, buy AdWords. I had all the traffic I needed. Can anyone tell me how to get my visitors to pay me $5? Then I heard it's nothing to do with what I was just told. I just needed the right landing pages and sales funnel.
A website alone is not enough. A great product or service is not enough. Even traffic alone is not enough. You need one of these. You need a multi-step conversion funnel that is going to walk someone from stranger to friend to customer to fan for just $10,000. So yep, I was going to be a nice guy.
Well then, maybe I just needed more add-ons like forms, autoresponders, and to do surveys. Had them, done that, didn't work. Luckily for me, the government and the insurance companies kissed and made up, and I was able to return back to my company pay revenue model. It was like I just came out of a bad nightmare. Then my referral revenue started growing again. It hit $50,000 a month, and when I wanted to make it $100,000, I simply increased my referral rate from $5 to $10. And the referral market is only getting better. That $5 lead can now command up to $40. And when I started to look around, I discovered that leads are being used by all kinds of companies. There are two types of leads being used. One when your visitor provides their contact information, and the other when they just click to go to the company. And leads are being used by all the big money companies. It's Google's model. When you do a search, the company ads you see at the top and right side pay Google when a visitor clicks to go to their website, not if the visitor makes a purchase. And these clicks aren't cheap. If you check out Google's free keyword planner, you can see what companies are paying per click based on the different search terms. Here, for the search term personal injury lawyer, law firms are paying Google up to $95 per click. Lawyers in Florida are paying almost $400 per click. It's crazy. And to see which law firms are paying this, just do a search in Google and you'll see the firms that are advertising to get these leads. And you can search for anything. When I search for online courses, schools are paying over $30 per click to get visitors to their site. In fact, you can put these ads on your website and Google will pay you 68% of what the advertiser pays them directly into your bank account. And if a click can be worth $10, $20, $40, imagine what a name and email address would be worth to these companies. The real money is in the recommendation. It's when you provide real value to your visitor, where they enter in their contact information to get the company's contact information you're referring them to. It's Priceline's model, Angie's List, Hotels.com. Thousands and thousands of website businesses send leads to companies that pay them. That's how these companies get qualified visitor traffic. Then it occurred to me, there are really only two revenue models, sales and leads. Is it simply which road you take, sales or leads, that determine why some of us become internet millionaires and others don't? So I compared the two, sales versus leads. And here's what I found. Sales is a consumer paid model. Leads is a corporate paid model. With sales, you need to sell something, which means you either have to create it or find it. And for you to make money from a sale, that means your visitor needs to spend their money. Corporations have sales budgets, consumers don't. For leads, you're paid based on your recommendation, not the sale. For you to make money from a lead, your visitor gets good advice, free information, maybe a discount or a free consultation, and all this doesn't cost them a dime. Now here's the kicker. With sales, 1% of your traffic may buy from you, whereas with leads, you can recommend 40% of your visitors to companies that will pay you. So let's see what it takes when you compare sales to leads if you want to make $120,000 a year. So I'm going to compare selling a $20 product to sending a lead to a company paying you $20 for it. Now, first of all, $10 of that product might be going into packaging, shipping, returns, inventory, storage, and so forth. With referrals, it's 100% profit. So to make $120,000 a year from sales, if 1% of your traffic buys from you, and you really only are making $10 profit, you would need 3,300 people a day to your website, which is a huge obstacle to overcome. and sell 33 widgets a day. With leads based on a 40% conversion rate, you would need 40 people a day to your website, making 17 referrals. So to make $120,000 a year from $20 leads, your business plan is simply to get 40 people a day to your website, and 17 of those people would follow your recommendations and benefit from it. That's it. The companies you see making millions of dollars online from sales have offline and online markets, numerous revenue streams, teams of salespeople, and huge distribution centers. They don't just have a 20-page website. So, what if you want to make $1 million a year? Here's what has to happen. To make $1 million from sales, you would need 27,400 people a day to your website. Good luck with that, and sell 274 widgets a day. With leads, you only need 345 people a day to your website, making 137 referrals. Completely doable. I did it with $5 leads. It just seems like the internet has become this huge money-making organization taking your money to teach you how to sell online. Isn't it true? All you need to do to achieve financial freedom is to learn how to sell online, and if you go broke trying, you either didn't work hard enough or do it right.
You know, I've been burned by going with some web designers. I spent a lot of money trying to start an online business, but they're going to spend so much money on AdWords, on the websites. I spent about $15,000 to build an e-commerce site, and it hasn't worked for me.
And even when you hire people to do their magic, you're not going to get 27,400 people a day to your website. You just aren't. And it's not just that your stuff can't sell. It's a numbers game. It's all stuff.
I'm going to sell green dots, and I'm going to be like the best green dot sales guy, or the best green dot business, or the best green dot website ever, and you go out and you promptly suck. And so that's kind of disappointing.
The other thing that seems to be going on is that these big money companies are getting you to work for them for free so that they can make more money. And from guess what? Leads. Every time you put your content, pictures, and videos on social media sites like Pinterest or Facebook, they're making money from your visitors going there and clicking on the ads, not you. And website owners are even hiring people to put their content on these social media sites, making them even more money, in hope that these people will come to their website and buy something. How's that working for you? You'd be far better off uploading your own content to your own website with your own pay-per-click ads and getting paid for it. You see, when you update your Facebook friends see it. When you update your website, the world sees it. There's lots of companies that will do a pay-per-click revenue share in addition to Google, like Chiquita, AdMedia, and SiteScout. Plus, if you haven't noticed, all website builders are pretty much online brochures. Some may have an online store, but you'll have to pay for extra functions, which you'll probably need to pay a webmaster to help you with. And none of these website builders have lead or referral programs. So I hope what I created for myself may help you. After I sold my internet business to media giant Torstar, I wanted to get back online, but by this time I had had it with webmasters charging me for every little thing I wanted to do on my website. And luckily, I had the knowledge, experience, and money to create a website platform called IncomeActivator.com, which is available for you to use too. One of the key factors to dominating your market and becoming a global authority is being in control of your website. You need to be able to create and update your website when you want to, not when your webmaster wants to. All the features you need for a successful online business are built into your Income Activator platform. You can add forms, do SEO, set up autoresponders, do email messaging, all from your website's control panel. It has an online store and, of course, pay-per-click and referral programs where you can send leads to your own advertisers. It's a ready-to-go website where you can create and update your pages simply by typing and saving your work. For those that have a website or blog you like, you can simply add in the Income Activator referral program to your site. Here's a quick visual comparison of Income Activator's features to other website builders. The green shows all the Income Activator features. Beside it are other website builders. The red is all the stuff you're going to have to buy and probably pay a webmaster to add on for you. And if you actually want to read all these features, just go to incomeactivator.com. And to get this, it isn't going to break the bank. Income Activator's website, all its features, 10 revenue streams you can activate, hosting, and free online support will only cost you $30 a month. That's it. No contracts, no increases, no revenue sharing. I'm just delighted to give you a real opportunity of creating your own online business in whatever topic, in whatever industry you choose, from the knowledge and experience you have right now without being bled to death financially. You can begin to create a revenue stream from your own personal recommendations. In fact, you're probably already recommending companies to your friends and family and clients for free. Now you can be paid for it. You can send one lead to one company, like sending leads to a spa, physiotherapist, accounting firms. In fact, every company and business needs leads. I mean, think of it. A business could either spend, let's say, $1,000 on a newspaper ad and not be guaranteed a single call, or they could pay you $20 per lead and receive 50 leads for their $1,000. In fact, leads and sales are intertwined. Sending companies leads through your own personal recommendations dramatically increases their chance of getting the business. People with websites on something they're passionate about, who create a partnership with a company that can benefit from their leads, is a powerful dynamic for both. And you'll find that the company wanting the leads will even supply you with good content that you can put up on your website to better qualify the leads that they're paying for. You can create whatever kind of referral forms you want for whatever industry. Here's an example of a website with a referral form sending leads to law firms. The visitor simply completes the referral form, and when they click on the Submit button, they're directed to the law firm's website embedded in your Income Activator website. Your leads are tracked, and your invoices are created automatically. It's all done for you. You can even have your own directory sending leads to companies you recommend. You can also send one lead to multiple companies. For example, you could have a painting website offering your visitors the best painting quotes. If you had 10 painters all agreeing to pay you $10 for the opportunity to bid on the business, that means when a visitor to your website completes the referral form, you just earned $100. Income Activator also comes with marketing strategies, like how to find and get your advertisers to pay you top dollar for your leads, and over 50 ways of getting visitor traffic to your website. Now I know this has been a lot to take in, but just know that your Income Activator website platform and its referral programs are here ready for you. In 10 years from now, you may be reading an article on how to make money online, and sending leads to companies that pay you will still be one of the best, most profitable ways of doing it. In fact, it was the best way of making money online 20 years ago. And it seems like there are new ways of making money online coming out every day. But companies paying for leads is tried and true, and it's never going away. Income Activator's website platform allows you the opportunity to take decisive actions and to get your greatest work or message out to the world while being paid for it. This is Lee Romanoff. Thank you for watching, and I'll leave you with these final words.
What is it that gives your life a sense of meaning and purpose? See, if you know what your life work is, I encourage you to start working on it. If you can't do it all at one time, do just a little bit of it. And if you don't know what it is that you showed up to do, if you don't know why you're here, I encourage you to find out what your purpose is here. What is the meaning of your life? Because once you find that, it puts you in your power place.